Hi, I just watched your Cycle Save app. This is an awesome idea, and I actually have personal experience with exactly what your app has to offer. When I was living in London, I was catching the tube, and that cost me £36 a week. So I bought a bike for £400, and I knew in 10 weeks that I'd saved enough money and I'd paid off the bike. Then after a few more weeks of riding, I knew I'd saved enough to add mods with new handlebars and pedals and things like that. So just quickly, my brother actually built the Cycle Sydney route bot on Facebook, and he used a ride with GPS and the Google geolocation APIs to get route information to go from point A to point B. So maybe that's something you'd like to integrate with your app for some kind of route tracking or what have you, so people can see the routes and distances that they've travelled. So, suggestions, maybe you could keep track of times on common routes so that you can essentially race yourself. And if you use headphones while you ride, it could make it beep when you're falling behind your previous time, or some sort of noise or notification when you on your fastest ride on that route. So as far as tallying car costs, like you said, that's probably going to be pretty hard. But you could average the weekly fuel usage, and then maybe average the cost of the car over the average expected lifespan of the car. You could probably add maintenance in there, or you could just make it simpler for the user, and they just input their car price and the distance usually traveled, and then you could find some sort of fuel price API and take an average of fuel, the cost of the car divided by 10 years, or something super simple like that. I probably wouldn't worry about maintenance and rego, because if they own the car, they're probably going to have to pay that anyway. So it's not really money that they're saving by not using it, especially rego. But the app's just going to be an estimate anyway, probably. So you could either not worry about it or just margin 20% on top of the price of the car to account for it. But like I said, it's only a estimate anyway. So whether they save $33 this week or 37, I don't think that's something they'd worry about. So yeah, I look forward to seeing what you come up with.